Franny here. Let's talk a little bit about the Aces versus the Connecticut Sun. I knew this was going to be a very physical game because these are both very, very physical teams. So in the first quarter, it was kind of neck and neck. That was the only quarter that actually the Sun came out and they really went up by about 4 points, I think it was, at the end of the quarter. Where they ran into a disaster was the second quarter. The first quarter, the Aces got behind because they were trying to play what I call an outside-in game. In other words, they were shooting all their shots from the outside, which they weren't falling, and then not getting any rebounds and not looking for jaWilson inside. Well, that stopped in the second quarter because they started looking for Wilson and ended up scoring 25 points in the second quarter to the Suns' 12 points. And so they doubled their score. So the third and fourth quarters, I mean, it's really hard when you're at a pro level to kind of try to come from behind. Now, you have to pay attention or you'll allow a team to get back in the game. But the Aces are too good at that, and Becky Hammon's not going to let that happen without a couple timeouts and a tongue lashing. So players don't want to hear that. So when it got close, within 10, they picked up the game and went back up, and it's just hard to climb a hill. So extremely well played by jaWilson. She ended up with 24 points and 26 rebounds. She was awesome. Got to the free throw a little bit. I still don't like the amount of jawing with the officials, and Becky's now started to get that. They realize that when they get their attention as defending champions, that they get to be heard a little bit more. So I thought the Suns got a little bit cheated on that. But Bonner and Aisha Thomas did not play very well. And Thomas is going to be in the Olympics, so you had 4 people on the Olympic team that were playing in that game. But Thomas didn't play that well because she had to guard jaWilson, and then if she didn't, there was Brionna Jones. Now, Brionna Jones had a breakout night because they were playing an inside-out game. In the second quarter, the Sun missed their shots from the three-point area, and then they were given no second rebounds because during the whole game, they were out-rebounded 42 rebounds by the Aces to only 29 of theirs, so they got really kind of killed on the boards, and every time there was a second shot that was put up, and so it's hard to win a game like that. But it was a decent game, exciting, but you can't win that game when your best players aren't scoring or doing as well. Bonner really had a tough shooting night, so that was a tough game. But here's the bright point. Alicia Gray got in the game, and it was really exciting because you could tell her teammates really were excited about having her out there. She was a little rusty, little rough around the edges, had a couple turnovers, but when she made her first basket, she knew she was back, and that smile that she had upon her face just lit up everybody else on the Aces. So with her back, she's not at full strength yet from an injury that she had in the finals games of last year against the Liberties. So it'll be slower, but she'll get back because she wants to be in the Olympics too. So they used her sparingly, but she has such a calming influence on this team. Sometimes Plum, when she's at the point position, has a turnover when she should just hold the ball, or those types of things. That's what Gray gives you. She's got a great basketball IQ. She'll spread that team out. She'll make them do the things that they need to do, and she just is very calming. So Becky Hammon's been waiting to have her back now. They've won the last 2 games and looked really good. Coming around a bit, Jackie Young had not a good shooting night, but she also had a tough assignment defensively, and they didn't need her as badly. But Stokes had a breakout night. She did good with her shooting, and also who else was the other one? Stokes and Alicia Clark, I'm sorry. She had 11 points and really hit some key shots for them. So not only are they tough with their starting five, but they're going to be tough with their bench players and starting to play the basketball that Hammond knows that they can play. But it's still an uphill battle for them. And they count on that little jabber to the officials and questioning every call when they're the most physical team. And, you know, you don't see jaWilson ever foul out, but you see a lot of the other big gals foul out. So I don't like that about her. I dislike it so much that she would not get my MVP vote only because of that. Other than that, she's a great player, and she deserves that. But for me, stop the jawing with the officials and just play the way that you can play as an all-star and as an MVP. So that's Franny's opinion from Franny's Sport and Travel Corner. So there's the subscribe button below. So press it, get your friends to press it also, and you have a great day and create the next day as wonderful for yourself. So take care. See you next time.